No, I don't care. I guess we're good. Let me make sure. Let me refresh the page here. Yeah, I think. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think it is working. Hopefully you can see the chat window. Yeah, so this is live stream for the 12th, November 12th, and I've got my dad here. Let me move some of this junk out the way. There we go.
You'll regret it.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear him. We may have to move the mic around because I just have one microphone hooked up. This is not the greatest.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Way
5,
to set it
10,
up.
20.
Let's see. Let me refresh the page.
Nobody's watching because I'm on. Sorry.
Let's see. I guess it's working. How do you? Let's see. Where's the chat box?
I can go start it up on another computer. Okay, there.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh, they're already coming in, huh?
I've got a bunch of people saying hi here.
Let's see. Gotta get up close. Let's see.
Yep. So I'm here with my dad. Since many of you asked me if I could do something with the family, so here we go, I guess.
Oh no.
Just monitoring the chat. Yeah, we got someone, let's see. Blind Tech Production says, how are you? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. And we've got a bunch of cats in here too, I think.
2.
Oh, 2 of them? Okay.
They play with each other under the door. You know how you were playing with fingers under the door? That's what Ginger's doing.
Cat.
Trying to get Bob to play.
Let's see. Mackenzie asks if my dad is going to read the chat. That's up to him.
Well, yeah. I have to get closer to it so I can see it, but yeah. Because Chris is listening to it and I'm just looking at it.
Yep.
How are you? Let's see. Oh, hi, your dad gonna read the chat this time? Yep.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool.
Blind Tech Productions. That's cool that your dad's on stream.
Yep.
You might take that back after half an hour.
You might, yeah. Yeah, hopefully you can hear him. I don't know how good this is going to work. Let's see.
Well, you've got an 8-channel mixing board that you just won't hook up, so yeah.
An 8-channel. I don't even know if that board works or not.
It turns on.
Oh man. Let's see here.
Let's see. Yeah, I gotta move to the other side here.
Andrew Graham says he missed the last view because he moved and his computer and my computer turned into a brick. Okay, well.
Let me scoot you over just a little bit this way.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Move me towards the microphone, I guess.
We're just rearranging the studio.
This is not really a studio.
It's a studio.
It's a studio.
It's a beautiful place. There we go.
There we go. I think that will work better.
This is Blind Insanity. Says cats are awesome, but I'm more of a dog person. Well, yes. Cats and dogs are where it's at.
Yep.
I just want to see a snake snuggle up to you.
The snake. Yeah, no.
Yes, you did hear Microsoft Standard Voice give your dad a headache. Oh, it's hard to understand Microsoft, Sam. It is. Let's see. It's not really a studio. Yes, it is.
It's not really a studio. Did it give him a headache? I have no idea. Probably.
No, it's hard. I have a hard time with the older voices.
No, oh, yeah.
The newer ones aren't so bad, but man, Sam is like, yeah, okay. It's hard to listen to it.
Yeah.
And Chris, he used to listen to it like 15 times speed. So it was like, it still sounded weird. He still listens to it faster than I can understand it most of the time. Let's see what else we got here. This is Andrew Graham says, I'm still building my studio, so I relate.
I'm still building my studio, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a work in progress because, man, we've been working on this thing for years.
Long time, yeah. Oh, you mean okay, Khalil asks if the Kaldovsky accounts offer refunds. I don't think so. But you might want to keep it just in case you want to play it at some point. I got Big Blind Gamer asking how to make movie with TTS. I did a demo of that. It's just generating audio files and putting them together. Yep, got someone. Blind Tech Production says to use Goldwave. Yeah, that's what I use. Mackenzie asks if eSpeak is hard for my dad to understand. Probably. I would imagine so. It's very computerized, so yeah.
Well, the ones I don't have a problem. I like the Microsoft voices. Okay, I guess that's what they are, or whatever. Chris uses a couple of them that are really good. I miss Karen or whatever. Kate, that's what the one I miss. Kate.
Yeah.
I can understand them because I've been listening to it for 20 odd years, so it's not that hard. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down a little bit because Chris goes real fast when he's listening to it. Because tell me it's always +1 at least, right?
+1, yeah.
The speed, it's always just a little bit faster than, quote unquote normal.
Yeah, I don't go too fast, but it's probably maybe 1.5% quicker than how a person would normally talk.
Let's see. Somebody's working on a song called Work in Progress. Yeah.
Blind Insanity. Do I have an external microphone? Yeah, this is a Shure. I think it's a Shure PG something. I'm not sure what's
a 48 or a 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
I could tell you. I could tell you. Hold on. I'm the one that gets to hook all this junk up.
Yep.
It is a Shure on fire.
Oh. Shure on fire.
I'll put my hand over it here. There's a number on it somewhere. It's a PG. Okay. It's a PG-48.
A PG-48. There you go.
It's the same microphones that like rock bands and it's a standard microphone. They're good microphones.
Yeah.
But you get the XLR ones though. The ones that have the 1/4-inch foam plugs on them. Those things go bad all the time, and you can't replace them. Okay, because if you got a microphone, the microphone cord's gonna go bad at some point. Somebody's gonna step on it. One of your cats is gonna chew it. Something's gonna happen. Okay, and it's easier just to get another cable and try to fix the things.
Yeah.
Mm.
We got, let's see.
This is-
Blind Tech Productions, is your dad sighted? Yeah, he has vision. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's a cat.
yeah.
Just walked by my foot.
I bet. Okay, somebody, Mackenzie, right? Says, would you rather have to hear Microsoft Sam for 24 hours straight or Eloquence? Probably, I'd rather hear Eloquence, I guess. I'm imagining Eloquence is a couple steps above Microsoft.
A little bit, yeah.
Microsoft hawking, yeah.
Microsoft talking, yeah. Let's see here. Blind Tech Productions. Oh, sure, on fire.
I was using a lighter to find the number on it there.
Yeah.
It's dark in here. We're actually broadcasting from a cave.
You can turn the light on. I mean,
That's all right. Need a light.
it's not a big deal.
Sam for 24 hours. Philip, you're crazy. Microsoft. Is Eloquence really that bad?
Yeah, well, it sounds. It's not. It's very mechanical.
I want Kate. I want Kate. I bring back Kate.
Oh, yeah.
I want Kate. I don't want anybody else. I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
What? 10 years ago?
10, 12 years ago?
Easy.
Yeah, that's a nice voice.
Mm-hmm. That's when you were first learning how to switch over on the narrator voices.
Yeah.
And add the wherever you get them from.
Andrew Graham says, I would have thought PG-13. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
Oh, the microphone. It's a PG-48. It's a joke, PG-13.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can't say bad words.
You can't. I try not to.
It's a PG-13 mic.
A PG-13 microphone.
Mac accusation. Where are you?
Yeah, so if you get closer to the microphone, it's better, which is the problem.
Okay, watch. I told him he's got an 8-channel mixing board that he can hook up, and we got another Shure microphone right over 4 feet to his right.
Yep.
And it's like a PG-49 or something.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Now I'm gonna turn the light on.
Philip says Microsoft Sam for 24 hours.
It's an SM48.
Oh, sure, SM48.
So you got PG-48 and SM48.
Mackenzie Parker says Chris is dead. So his name is Steve. I don't know if he can understand Mac Alex or not. Probably. I mean, it's more. It sounds more like a human. Oh, and there's a cat somewhere. If the microphone is on fire.
It's on a metal stand.
Why isn't your... Oh, yeah.
The desk ain't burning because it only burns up the foam on the microphone. It didn't really. I was just kidding. PG microphone, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can understand most. You talk about understanding the computer-generated voices. Most of them I do. I mean, all the computers I've had for years, I don't know how long, they've all had NVDA on it. And even the default voice on NVDA is okay.
PG-13 microphone. Yeah.
That was a good one, yes.
That is pretty funny. Okay, there we go. I think I am caught up with comments as of right now.
After the kitties go to bed, we'll break out the triple X 22. Over 21.
Over 21. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, somebody said, don't worry, I have an endless supply of puns. Yes, puns make the world go round.
Yes.
Let's see. Blind Tech Production says, I've always missed the Q&A sessions, but this time I was finally able to make it thanks to Google Chrome notifying me. Really want to switch to Brave, though. Yes, you should switch to Brave.
Absolutely.
Chrome has its, uses, like broadcasting to your stereo.
Broadcast. Yeah.
Excuse me. Microsoft. Oh, Mackenzie says, "Hey, Steve, Kate was replaced with Microsoft Jenny." Okay. I skipped ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just lagging behind a little bit.
Blue Can Sunshine 2003. Hey, Chris. I should also mention that Vocalizer Miriam is also having a little breathing somehow. It is actually true.
Vocalizer Miriam, is that in a different language? It probably is, because I don't use anything except the English voices. Mackenzie, yes, says Kate was replaced with Microsoft Jenny. Well, that wasn't a Microsoft voice.
It wasn't? I don't know. I don't know anything. I get it from Chris, okay? I just remembered her name. I know it was a good one. Oh, okay. As you read the questions, they flip over. Okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
See, now I can keep up with which ones Chris is reading. Okay.
Andrew Graham says his computer crashed, so he lost his book. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, no.
Blind Tech Productions talking about Chrome taking up too much memory. Yeah, well, that's all modern browsers.
Philip.
Is Brave better than Chrome? Yeah, I would say so.
It's got built-in ad blocker.
Yep.
That's the best part. Because, like, if I watch, like, YouTube on my Fire Stick or Roku, I always have to skip the commercials. In my Brave browser, it never plays them. It just doesn't. It's a nice. It loads up fast. I mean, it's crazy fast how quick you can get Brave up.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're running right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're running what, Windows 11?
I'm running 11 on an unsupported Dell Inspiron computer.
Oh, an i3, yeah.
Yep.
But it's got an NVMe Gen 3.
Yep.
What, 1 terabyte drive in the thing? You put the 1 terabyte in this one?
I think it's in the other one.
Okay. It's still. Oh yeah, right. This one's got the Samsung in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, it loads up the operating system. Like, man, it was less than 15 minutes. You had loaded up Windows 10 on it when you first hooked it up.
Yeah, it's crazy fast. Let's see, we got Blind Tech Productions saying Kate was a VW voice. I don't know what VW meant. I never understood what that meant. Andrew Graham says, I'm thinking about bringing back Dragon Halflings when he rewrites his book. Okay. Khalil doesn't like Brave because it's got too much crypto stuff.
Huh?
Cryptocurrency.
Are you getting you can't be getting ads on Brave, are you?
No, I think it's for crypto mining, but I just ignore it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Shows you how much attention I pay, right?
Mackenzie, I use Mackenzie says, I use Brave and not a single ad plays. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we like Brave.
Oh gosh, yes. I have never gone back. Gosh, I went from using Internet Explorer to Chrome. We were using the Chrome browser for a while, and then I don't know. Chris found Brave somewhere. I haven't looked back.
Yep.
Everything. That's the first thing we do. You put Windows 10 on a computer, and it turns on internet, whatever the heck it is. And the first thing you do is you type in Brave. Well, no, you don't want to do this. Yes, I do.
Yep. Yep.
And then you set it as the default, and you never look back. It's like the only time you use Edge, okay, is like those receivers. We just got some receivers that were internet capable. And they operate through the Edge browser. It just comes on through the Edge browser every time you use it.
Let's see.
Vocal. Oh, that's what VW Vocalware.
I guess. I don't know.
The meaning of VW, yeah, Vocalware.
Okay.
I don't know where you got it from. I just liked it.
I
I'll
think
have to
we...
get him to try Jenny, see if I like that one.
That's a voice in Windows 11. Let's see. Blind Tech Productions. The meaning of VW. Yeah, okay. Did Steve just do an impression of Microsoft Sam?
I tried. It was very bad.
I tried. It was very bad. Oh, man.
Yeah, an impression. No.
No.
Where's my no? I want a bologna sandwich.
A bologna
I
sandwich.
can't do that. I can't do it. Sorry. Voiceware. Okay. Says VW is actually voice. It was Andrew. Thank you, Andrew.
VW is Voiceware. Okay, thanks to Andrew. I guess that was the company that bought it out. Now they're owned by some other company now, or they changed the name again, but they're the same voices.
Really? Okay. Then go get Jenny. I'll have you put Jenny on my computer.
That's in Windows 11 though. And it only works with narrator. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's only on Windows 11.
Isn't there a way to hack it or something?
Not that I know of.
Let's see. Donate for some audio zombie games.
RJ.
Oh, that's right up your alley,
Sandifer.
bud. There you go. Zombies. Oh, yeah.
Trying to find zombie games. The only one I know of that's decent is Swamp, and I covered that at the end of last year. Did you know that Andrew Graham asked if I knew Stephen Hawking used Deck Talk? I didn't know that.
It was like, I guess, first iteration of Talkers or something.
It sounds more like True Voice. It sounds more like a very, very, very old version of True Voice, but I don't know.
Yeah, the only sad thing about that was it was so iconic to Stephen Hawking that you couldn't change to a more normal, quote unquote, here I go, more normal voice. I mean, way before he passed away, there was a ton of voices he could have used, right? But he was stuck with the Stephen Hawking voice. Could you imagine, being stuck with Microsoft Sam your whole life, knowing there's other stuff out there, but, who's that? Oh, I don't know. Don't sound like Stephen Hawking. Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, well. No. You actually did best impression of Microsoft. I'll have to listen to it later. It's hard. That's one of the hardest ones to understand. That and one of the early Apple voices were kind of bad. They were real slow or something. Does this work?
Let's see.
So actually, you can use Jenny with Microsoft, with Azure, with what? So,
With
Logitech
Bella
Production
Bolka.
Suite. Oh, I'm ahead of you again. So
Yeah. Actually, you can use Microsoft Jenny with Azure and Bella Bolka. Oh, that's that text-to-speech program.
Well, sorry, I'm an NVDA man. That one's okay. Look, Chris has got me trained. Okay, I install a program, a operating system on anything, and the first thing you do is you get Brave, and the second thing you get is NVDA, and then you go get what's VMware, the media player.
Oh,
VMware.
VLC.
VLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, VLC Media Player.
Yeah.
Which
you get those three things first off. Okay.
Yep.
And then lately you put RIM on it so that he can get into the computer if he needs to mess with something.
Oh yeah.
Because he's my IT guy.
Let's see. We got RJ Sandifer asks, where can I find Swamp? It's at kaldobsky.com/audio games. That's KAL. Oh, how the hell do you spell it? KALDOBSKY.com. I think that's the guy's last name. His name's Jeremy Kaldobsky. Kaldobsky. I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce it. But that's the guy's name. Andrew Graham says it was Deck Talk Express. You might be right. I'm not too well versed in the really old stuff. But it would make sense because I know Stephen Hawking, he had a piece of hardware, and I think the Express was a hardware device. So yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Then he just got stuck with that voice. Because it'd be like if you came out sounding like a little girl, nobody believed it was you. You know?
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, he sounds like a little girl inhaling helium. Sorry, no.
I've got someone asking if you can still play Tomb Hunter. Yeah, if you download the new version, he removed the system, so it's free now. You don't have to buy it, and you don't have to type in product keys anymore.
Blow this up for a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
There we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
There you go. You can make it bigger.
Thank you. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Let's see, where was I?
Now I can stay up with you there. Okay. You're reading Corium.
Corum says something about Blood War. I don't know what that is. Is that a mainstream game?
Sounded like that.
Andrew says, I won't lie, his Microsoft Sam impression sounded like Ralph.
It could have been. That's another old one, isn't it?
You mean the Mac voice?
Yeah, old Mac voice.
Yeah, that's an old one from.
I couldn't make it as rough as Sam sounds. That is really. You have to get really gravelly for it.
Yeah.
Kind of red about your throat.
Microsoft Azure is another TTS you can get, says Mackenzie. Well, it runs off of a server, I think, but yeah. Okay, so Blue Ken Blue Ken Sunshine 2003 apparently likes the vocalizer Miriam. I guess that's an Arabic voice. Okay.
But I love hearing her babbling.
Okay.
Uh-huh. It's like listening to some foreign language music.
Yeah.
You have no idea what they're saying, but it's just a nice melody or whatever you call it. You're just like, it's like even songs in English, like rock songs I really like. After 50 years, I still don't know what they were saying. Okay, you just like how it sounds. Yeah.
Let's see. Blind Tech Productions talking about Bella Boca. Yeah, it just lets you generate. It lets you generate text to speech files from different voices.
Yeah, see, we'll get Chris to put Kate back on my computer.
Bryant says he's listening from the car.
Cool. Hi, Bryant.
Okay. Mackenzie asks what voice I'm using. I'm using Microsoft Zira right now. Just because I don't have Ivona installed on this computer. Caleb is talking about a clone, I guess, of some audio game. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Anmal says hello. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah.
Glad you joined us. Got a question?
Let's see.
Your old man's boring me to death. Get him out of there. Ain't it time for his nap? Give him a bologna sandwich and a nap.
A bologna sandwich and a nap. Andrew says he used to be able to impersonate Deck Talk. Yeah.
It's hard on the voice.
Yeah.
It really is, because you got to get your way down there.
Blind Tech Productions wants Deck Talk for NVDA. Yeah, it still works with modern NVDA. Philip, I was talking about Blood War. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Blood War is. Blind Tech Productions talking about Soft Voice. Oh, that's another weird one. It's a weird text-to-speech engine. Steve's impression of Microsoft Sam made me laugh. He should try doing an impression of Mac Alex.
I'll listen to Mac Alex and get back to you. Yeah, I see Mackenzie all the time.
Yeah.
That'll be something I'll work on. Oh, it'll be part of your TTS skit this year. Can you tell if it's Steve or actually Sam?
Oh no.
Swap, 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 swap.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me.
Core M talking about Blood War is hosted by me, some sort of online exploration game. Yeah, it sounds like it was taken from someone else's code, so yeah, no thanks. Andrew Graham.
That is pretty. Andrew, he says, what's funny? He says, anytime someone tells me they're bored, I tell them to play a board game.
Yeah, that's
B-O-A-R-D, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they call them board games. Mom, I'm bored. Here, play with this. It's better than a stick in a hoop. You know, in my day, all we had was a cardboard box that came into play with. God. Fries. Do you guys like Bop It? What the hell? What is Bop It?
I do. It's a memorization game, so you're given different commands and you have to push the buttons or do things like that. He may or may not. I do. I think it's a cool. It's a cool game to test your. It tests your brain. It tests how quickly you can respawn, because if you take too long, you fail. I think it's a great game to play if you're blind and you're playing it with other people, because everyone can obviously play it. So yeah. Speaking of which, I did pre-order the Bop It button. So I'll try to cover that on this channel too. That might be kind of cool. I'm not sure just yet, but I guess I'll be getting that in December. Philip says, nice Rafflecopter sound. Oh yeah.
Thank you. I've heard that sound for so long. It never gets old. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay. Blue Ken Sunshine talking about Arabic voices. I'm not really sure. Not sure what that's about.
Probably just send you something that sounds, just to see what it sounds like.
Okay, yeah. If you want to, you can certainly do that. You can send that to me. Blind Tech Productions is using Microsoft SAM. Oh dear.
What did you do to be punished? Or maybe he likes to be punished. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Knowing what the voices are now, it's like
Yeah.
Unless you're running like a 98 computer or something. Yeah, no, I can't. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't use Sam. I'd use something else.
Andrew says the board game reference is a reference to what? Oh, Paladin of the Sky. I think you meant to put an I there instead of an A. I don't get the reference, but maybe I haven't played that game in quite a while, so. Blind Tech Productions talking about emoticons. I'm not really sure.
Okay, when you type such thing as XD is like they use the characters to make like an emoji sideways.
Oh.
Okay, and it just replaces it with a what do you want to call it? Like a circle with a face on it for the emoji. I guess that's what they're saying. Because you can people put like a colon or like a semicolon and a D, and that's a winking at you, smiling sideways.
Okay.
And I think he's talking about it just changes it around to an actual emoji instead of the thing there, I guess. Huh, that's pretty cool though. Okay. Dude, computers get smarter and smarter. They can change stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. You should do a TTS skit of my dad's impression of Microsoft SAM.
What? Well, it'd be because I'm emptying his bank account or something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this is Sam. Or yes, this is Sam. I have to work on it a little more, but yeah.
I can't even do that. It'd be like, I can't.
Soy. Yeah.
Soy. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think everybody knows that. Oh. If I do use Microsoft's Blind Tech Production says if I do use Microsoft SAM, it's not for long though. I'm gonna change voices in a bit. Yeah,
I would.
It's fun to mess around with the voices. That's why do you do it? Because I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can, and it's fun, and if people like it, that's great. If they don't,
Keeps me from breaking out the board games.
the board games. Someone's asking if he's using the SAPI 4 or 5 version of SAM. And for those that may not know, that's just the older one. Came with Windows 2000. The newer SAPI 5 one came with XP, and I think the one from 2000 is actually quite better. Mark Miller, assume the position.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not sure what that is. Andrew Graham says one of the ship crew members says it. Oh, is that about a board game?
Yeah, it's got. It says don't, Mackenzie. Okay, do not let Steve do the eye siren. He would automatically lose his voice.
I would too. That's a very high pitched sound.
Yeah, the Rothlicopter is good though. Do not do the eye siren. I won't. Thank you.
Yeah, the ice. I would. I'm not even gonna try because it's like, oh, yeah, I can't even do that. It's way too high.
Yes. Blind Tech. Are you reading that one yet?
Blind.
He was using Sam and now he's using Kate.
Kate. Okay.
Yeah, it is a little slow. Yes. Well, I mean, it's like from 2006 or 7 or 8 or 9, something like that.
Yeah.
It's old. But I'm slow. It's like a lot of games I can't play because they move too fast. It's like my favorite blind game is Quentin C. playing Monopoly, right? I love that. I'd rather play that than break out this stupid board.
Yeah.
That, and I like playing spades, but nobody else does.
I do, but yeah.
You like hearts better. Come on.
Yeah, but
You like hearts better.
I do, but I'll play either one.
But yeah, the most fun I've ever had is with playing Monopoly on Quentin C. I like that one.
Got people saying SAPI 4 Sam is better. Yeah, I tend to agree. Dominic,
The awesome blind guy,
said Microsoft SAM for SAPI 5 sounds depressed. Yeah, I don't know why the inflection is very low and just, yeah.
It's because he's being made fun of all the time.
Yeah.
If I was Sam, I'd be depressed too.
No.
You're always making fun of me.
Mackenzie saying Steve destroys Microsoft Anna. Oh no. What?
There you go.
And you're talking about Dragon Strike scrolls? You mean from Paladin of the Sky? That's their magic, I think. I don't know. It's really weird. Mark Miller, go watch Raffle 98. Oh, is that another channel on YouTube? I guess so. It's Microsoft Steve, says Brian.
Yes. I have no problem with that.
It's Microsoft Steve.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they could could have done that when Steve Ballmer was the CEO.
Yeah. I don't think they've ever had a Microsoft Steve.
Not yet. Microsoft Steve. Andrew asks if I think a halfling could take dragon form. I don't know. That story in Paladin of the Sky wasn't very fleshed out. Microsoft Sam versus my sister Kathy. Oh hell. Oh no. Oh no.
Sam would commit suicide.
No. Do. Yeah.
Yes, it's another channel. Rolf 98. Okay.
Yeah, so Mark Miller. Yeah, Raffle 98. Okay. Jeez. Oh, it's almost 2:00. Ugh. Yeah. Jeez. The things we do. The things we do, I will never understand.
Oh, we have fun.
Oh yeah.
Raw, you're caught up. Holy cow.
I know. I'm.
Bombard him with comments. Come on. Where's my keyboard when I need a drum roll?
I mean, just oops.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do that because I just made the microphone make a bunch of noise. Sorry.
Yes. Now see if.
What?
It's
Nututu. I don't know. Blue Ken Sunshine asks how Microsoft Sam sings a song. I think they auto-tune it. I don't know. Oh! Mackenzie Parker says Mac Alex destroys Kathy's ears with the eye siren. Oh no. Oh no. The eye siren.
And then she fires back with a blast of her voice.
Oh yeah.
Unplugs his ass.
Yep.
Ha ha ha, you. Ha ha ha, you electron-based life form.
Yeah. You electron-based life form.
Do 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 do.
Oh, Mac Alex.
Is that one? That's an old voice, isn't it, Mac Alex?
It's been around since I think 2007.
So it's more of a computer-sounding voice.
No,
No.
it sounds more like a human.
Mac Alex.
Let's see.
What if the magic systems from both Entombed and Heroes call magic system merged?
Andrew's asking about what if the magic systems from Entombed and a Hero's Call merged. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what would happen though. Mackenzie says Kathy versus Mac Alex. Oh jeez.
We'd have to have her win though.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to have her win.
I command you. Let's see.
Yeah. Alex, it's a more natural voice, but it's still computerized. I mean,
Without the inflections that they try to put into a lot of them.
yeah.
It's like if you listen to some old YouTube videos, man, they got some really bad ones. Or like listening to your GPS.
Oh yeah.
Take a right on Telge Road. Yeah.
On-
Right, yeah.
On Telge Road. Because it can't say the words properly.
Well, no, it can't.
Telge
Or
Road.
Logenbaugh.
Oh yeah. Logenbaugh.
Those are streets in Houston, by the way, that they just can't pronounce. It's funny. That and Fry Road, they have a hard time with too. Is free.
Free Road.
They do. Well, because they read the Y in Fry as like a Y in funny.
Oh.
Free. It's alright. You don't want them to get too good, okay? You really don't.
Free Road.
If they got too good, you wouldn't have, you wouldn't have TTS skits to make.
Yeah.
I'm much more eloquent than you. That's just a name you gave yourself.
Blue Ken's asking about the Eloquent synthesizer singing. It's not really singing, it's just changing the pitch at random and the speed, and it sounds like absolute trash. It sounds very choppy, and it is not good.
He's just raising and lowering it.
Yeah. The synthesizer that can sing and then that can sing quite well is Deck Talk. I wish I knew how to do it, but you have to type in a bunch of codes, and I don't know the codes, and I'm not musically inclined either, so I don't know all the notes and all that crap. A blind guy that can't play an instrument. Yep.
Really?
Um.
The fuck do you do that? I got a knife, that's what I got.
Mark Miller. Good idea. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Andrew Graham says the magic systems are roughly the same. I think in Entombed and A Hero's Call. Kind of, but A Hero's Call has way more in terms of magical abilities. Mackenzie Parker. Kathy is forced to upgrade to Windows 11. Well, he's using Mac OS.
She wouldn't use a PC.
Yeah, no. Kathy and my mom have Macs now, and I think they work a lot better.
She wouldn't use XP.
No.
That's old.
Yeah. Yeah, that's old.
I think she's talking about TTS skit.
Oh. Yeah, no, we got them Macs, and they seem to work much, much better, so. Yeah.
I can see the TTS skit where Sam is forced to go into Windows 11. He goes, "There's so much room in here.
There's so much room in here.
My thoughts are going so fast. My thoughts are going too fast.
Too fast.
I'm overheating." Well, think about it, right? Because like Sam came in with what, XP or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were running on. Well, I had an XP machine running on a 2 gig hard drive and 500 gigs of RAM or 500 megabytes of RAM or something like that.
Yeah.
We ran it down to 270. I had 270 megabytes left on the hard drive. And then you put Sam into a Windows 11 on an NVMe. There's just so much room.
So much room.
I mean, I'm doing the voice
Yeah.
but it's too big. I'm scared. There's no corner to hide in. Yeah, well, sorry, I go on. I'm sorry. Shut up.
Skittles better than M&M since high.
That's okay.
Maybe I should make it so dragon halflings can use the magic of the world they go to, says Andrew. Yeah, I guess so. That's up to you.
That's what you need is more game developers for you guys, man. Come on.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me 10 years ago if there had been a whole bunch of games to play, fuck, there's got to be 2 or 3 and that's it, right? You never seem to run out. There's enough people developing new ones, it seems like.
Well, I've gone through a giant backlog of them. The problem is there's not a whole lot being made now that I actually like, and so I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't know. But I've got another one. I've got another demo planned for the 15th. It's called Evidence 111. It's a game for iOS and Android that's coming out, and I guess you play as a chief inspector, and she goes to this hotel, and well, I'm not going to say much more because that would spoil the story, but it's a choice-based game. So I'll be doing that on the 15th, which is that's Tuesday. So that should be out on Tuesday. Mackenzie says, would Kathy throw a hissy fit if she was forced to use Windows 11? I don't know. Maybe. She doesn't like Windows anymore.
Because I'll tell you what, the Apple iOS works great for her and mom.
Yeah.
Okay, because they used to complain all the time that their PCs were slowing down. It was guaranteed. They'd work for about 6 months, and all of a sudden, it ain't working. It's too slow. And they've had these Macs for 2 years probably now, at least 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't had either one of them have a problem with the things.
Yep.
So, and we bought them used, but they would have been worth it buying a brand new just because they just work.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah.
They're Ferraris, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they work. You don't want to. If you're just cruising YouTube, okay. Yeah, they're a little overkill. But if you have problems with your PC getting clogged up or slowing down or something, it just doesn't seem to be a problem with the Mac OS. Okay, and she keeps them up to date. She like religion.
I think a big thing with the Macs though is that you can't really mess them up unless you try hard. And I think that's what helps them, because I know Kathy will just click on all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not a good thing to do in general, but of course you can't really explain that to her. But it seems to me as though the way macOS is built and the way it runs is just better for that kind of
user.
Yep.
I mean, and Chrome would be better, but Chrome's got such a stereotype of being a cheap piece of junk. Okay, that neither one of them even consider Chromebooks, which would be even safer for them.
Yeah.
Apple's got that. They're worth the money. I won't argue about it.
Yeah.
But we've got 100 PCs in here.
I know. We got so many computers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me turn around. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 next to the cat. That's just in here.
There's a cat in here?
18 in that Chromebook up there. Yeah, you got 18 more in it. And then you got your Win XP. What GDP win. That's 19.
That's 19.
And then your
Jeez.
Pi, that's 20. So yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You don't find Apple computers.
No. No, if you want Apple computers, you have to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Either new or used. Just, if you're buying used, be very careful.
Yeah, I mean, we bought them used from somebody we knew. I mean, and they came from a pawn shop. So, I mean, pawn shops are not out of the question. It's just, get to know the people working there first.
Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, they work.
Yeah.
They either work or they don't. Sorry we go on and on.
Sorry. Andrew says he was working on an audio game. Oh, really? Wow.
Good. We need as many as you can get.
Mark Miller says pipe organ annoys my dad. I don't know about that. I just don't think he can understand it.
No, I that one of the last TTSs you did there with the pipe organ, I had no idea.
That's the thing that sings. It goes do 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 do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do do do
It just
do.
doesn't. Yeah. It's not. I don't really. Yeah, I guess you could say annoyed. Yeah. 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 I couldn't listen to it for very long. That's for sure. I could have done without it.
Yeah. Core M says Monopoly is very fun to play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, especially on Quentin. Okay, on the Playroom, because we've got a version for Kathy's Switch. Okay, and it's not as much fun as playing it on Quentin C. And I got the board memorized. I've been playing the game for 60 years. Yeah. Yeah, and it goes fast too.
Oh,
it really does.
Crazy fast.
And you start, especially when you play with other people besides just your sister and your brother and your father and your daughter and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And then you use what we used to use Skype for a chat.
I think we used Skype. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. So you'd be talking live, but instead of having to type the messages, you just talk live.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Mackenzie, have you ever had to fix Kathy's computer? I think I did once.
Man, that was probably a long time ago. One of her HPs. Then we wound up giving it to her sister, or giving it to her niece, Brooke.
Yeah, I had to reset a laptop like that. She had a problem on her Mac, I think a couple months ago, where it wasn't getting network access, but that was because for some reason something or someone turned on the setting to use a proxy. And it took me forever to figure it out.
But other than that, no. And her gaming computer, all we did was upgrade it. I put a 4 gig graphics card in there. Took out a 1 gig card.
Yeah.
But that thing, it's a champ, man. That thing's an i5. That thing just works.
That was one that he found in the trash. Actually, I think.
I haven't bought a computer yet.
Yeah. Dominic asks if my dad likes clicky keyboards. No.
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 Let me answer that. No. No.
No.
Okay. Here. Well, back in the day, before there was computers, we had typing class in school, and all you hear is this. Clack, 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 clack. And one of the nicest things is using a keyboard that doesn't make a lot of freaking noise. Okay, I mean, if you look at the old electric typewriters, they're quiet as hell. That was one of the first things that they wanted to do when they started getting into, word processing and stuff. Is quiet the damn things down, because if you can go listen to a couple of old movies from the desk set from the 1940s, right? And they have a scene where they're in a room, all these typewriters. It's just like this. And, if Chris had one of these clacky things while he's trying to talk to you guys, all you hear is this.
Yeah, just
annoying.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hear it. It's like chewing with your mouth open.
Yeah, like.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on, but no.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they feel great. Okay, if you're using it for yourself, that's fine. Okay, because I've got a HyperX keyboard. I
Yeah.
like it, but I wouldn't have it here when we were.
No.
Be like, Dad, stop it already.
Stop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's
Okay.
that's always my problem. Is it's loud and it's obnoxious, and it's just like,
Yeah.
don't use that when you're talking to other people.
Yeah.
Unless they like it, because
Some people can,
yeah.
I don't like fingernails on chalkboards. I don't really like chalkboards as far as that goes. But yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. Yeah. This is where you say, "Get your dad out of here. He's boring."
Adrian says hi.
Hello.
Mark Miller. Your dad versus cellos? What? Oh, that voice. Okay.
Let me tell you what is this game about. What game? Oh, Philip's asking Andrew Graham.
Oh.
Can you tell me what is this game about?
Oh.
Well, yeah, you can relay it to me.
Mackenzie, has Kathy attempted to use NVDA? No. No, she has a hissy fit whenever. Well,
no.
She
just doesn't.
No. No.
She knows, but she's got Quentin on every computer she's ever owned.
Yeah.
She loves that thing.
She'll
get on there and play it. We should get together and see how many people we can get playing Monopoly at once.
Oh gosh, that might take forever though if you have that many people.
No, that's when you start making deals just to get things moving along. That was the fun part. I mean, we played one game with one guy, and we just started trading properties around, and everybody had a Monopoly, and it was like, oh, I landed on Boardwalk with a hotel. Here's $1,000, Chris, and then Chris lands on New York with a hotel and gives me back $900. It was fun. It's fun. It's more fun like that. It is, because the games probably take us an hour and a half sometimes.
Hour to an hour and a half, yeah.
It's not bad, and you don't have to count money out, and I know all the controls. I love the controls. And it's even you guys. It's even better if you play through a browser.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but it's a lot easier to use in a browser. The controls are different, but
yep.
I did find it easier to use. I used it once in a browser, and then I default back to the normal website that they have.
Yeah. Got some people saying hi. Techmaster says hi.
Hey. Glad you're here.
Mackenzie asking how Kathy's playing Quentin C. It prints all the information on the screen, and she just clicks on the buttons. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It is so easy for anybody to use. Apparently, okay. I mean, you don't have to have a screen reader on.
Nope.
Okay. And it translates, because I think it comes from France, I think, or Belgium or something like that. So it's written, the whole thing is written in a different language to begin with. But it'll translate, so if you're in someplace else, it'll translate, I think.
I forget all the languages it's offered in, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
English, French, Spanish, Italian. I think
Yeah. Oh,
there's a bunch of them.
she loves playing Uno.
Oh, she loves playing Uno.
She's good at it too. She's real good at it. She's even halfway decent at spades. But yeah, that was I think my first exposure to blind games was playing in the dark.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Top Speed 2 or
Top
3.
Speed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Speed 2.
Oh yeah.
And then they upgraded to 3. And that's when my computer got full of stuff and I had to get another computer. It said, we can't play this anymore. You've got 275 megabytes left on your hard drive. It was a nice computer at the time.
Let's see. Alexandra says hi.
Hello.
Yep, more people saying hi. Hey everyone.
Back at you. Let's see.
Adrian.
Data guide? Oh, how you install Windows 11, how to install Windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
How to install 11. Well, the easiest way, if you don't want to mess around with it, is to go out and buy hardware that's officially compatible. That would be the easiest thing to do.
Be right back.
Okay. But if you don't want to do that, well, you can... well, there's all kinds of tutorials. If you look hard enough, basically you have to bypass all the checks that Microsoft has put in place to keep you from upgrading. It's not that hard after you learn how to do it. It is just a pain, though. So I do recommend...
I mean, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but there's a bunch of YouTube videos that tell you how to do it.
Oh, all kinds of videos, yeah.
It's just basically if you're comfortable with going in there and changing settings in your BIOS, basically, or maybe not the BIOS, but
yeah,
it is the BIOS.
Well,
because it's checking for a trusted platform module, right?
Yeah.
And something else, and you just tell it, don't check for this.
Well, yeah, you either tell it to not check, or if you have it and it's just off, you have to go into your BIOS and turn it on.
Which is past what I even want to do with computers.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris is the one that installs. I don't even run 11 on anything. It's just Chris does it. But yeah, it takes some. You have to be comfortable with goofing around in your BIOS.
Yeah.
I think anything made after 2017 should run it pretty good.
I think anything 2017 or 2018 and later is officially compatible. Mm-hmm. Which is a bit dumb, but that's just Microsoft for you. I mean, and I kind of get why they're doing it, but it also just seems to me like they're trying to push people to buy new hardware, which gives their OEMs even more money, which of course gets them more money. So I don't know, but unlike Mac OS, it's doable. The thing I've learned about Mac OS is if Apple tells you it's not compatible, that actually means something.
It's not compatible.
Yeah. Yeah, because I tried to put the current version of Mac OS on my MacBook Air, and it worked, but it wasn't an optimal experience.
It worked like a Core 2 Duo with 2 gigabytes of RAM trying to run 10.
Yeah, it was not ideal. And that's why I say, if you want a Mac, buy a Mac. If you want an iPhone or an iPad, buy those. That's just the easiest thing. If you want new if you want to access the current versions, buy new Apple hardware. It's just easier. It's just easier, and you won't have problems. And yeah, it just works a hell of a lot better. Mackenzie, has Kathy attempted to play Manamon? No.
No, she won't play blind games.
No.
But she loves Quincy.
Uh,
She'll play all them games. She'll play Newborn, 1,000 Miles.
The Real Windows Electronic 101 says the Google Assistant voice can be converted to audio in Balabolka. I didn't know that. I'll have to mess with that. We've got Ken saying hi. Hey.
Hi, Ken.
Yep.
Thank you for joining.
Mark Miller says you need to do that on Mac. Yeah, so Quincy, the program is only on Windows, but the website runs on pretty much anything.
Yeah, she uses it on the Mac.
Yeah, so if you're on Mac OS, if you're on Chrome OS, iOS, just use it inside of your web browser. Let's see.
Yeah, her version looks different than what I'm seeing on my PC.
Yeah.
But it works basically the same. It'll work. She's been doing that for years.
Well, and I recommend the version on the website because it actually shows all the controls on the screen. So I think for most people it's probably better, especially people that have sight, because all you have to do is
F1.
click on the buttons. Abhijit says it's 2 p.m. in India.
No, it's 2 a.m. Sorry.
Oh,
You
2
missed time.
a.m.
Cool.
Oh.
We're halfway around the world, man.
Yep,
Thank you.
that's crazy.
I tell you, that's one of the things I do really like about. I keep going on about Quentin C, but just even the whole internet thing is we're talking to people halfway around the world, like at the speed of electrons.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Okay, that stuff was just stuff of dreams when I was a kid. I mean, they had the Bat computer and stuff.
The Bat computer. Oh,
Yeah.
the Bat computer in Batman. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No computers.
Hang on. He's walking away from me.
Sorry, I picked up a hairball. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Computers have always been there. Okay, my whole life. It's just that. Wow. They never connected it like we do now. I love
Yeah.
this.
Adrian, I can't even understand what that's supposed to be.
How do you activate Screen Reader in SETI app AG have a Chrome? Man.
I don't.
Yeah, Adrian's Data Guide, I have no idea.
If that was dictated, I have no idea.
It's something because it comes out like half English, half something I don't really recognize.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it's something you said. How do you activate a screen reader in something app?
I don't know.
And I'll lose it.
Adrian, can we play Crazy Party? Depends on what time you're around, I guess. Just depends. Alexandra says, I just got a MacBook for Christmas. Last year, yeah. Hopefully it's an M1.
Even if it's not, that thing's going to last you a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Because what, yours is a 2013?
Yeah.
Mom's is a 15, Kathy's is a 17 or 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine's a 2013. They quit supporting it in 2021. Yeah, Yeah, I think Kathy is a 2018, and then the one that Mom has is a 2017, which just dropped support. So yeah.
But they're gonna work. Yeah, you can't go wrong. I don't think you could go wrong. Just don't pay too much for a used one if it's close to the end of life.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing that you have to be careful of is make sure you know how old the Mac is, because if it's quite old, if it's older than about 7 or 8 years, I wouldn't buy it. Or if you do buy it, make sure it's cheap, because Apple typically only supports their stuff for about 7 to 8 years, and then you're kind of on your own after that.
That's they make Linux and Windows 11 for.
Yeah.
Because that's the crazy thing. We've got 10-year-old computers here running Windows 10 and 11, no problem, and you can keep updating the things.
Yeah.
And then you got an Apple machine. It's like, sorry, you hit that.
Yep.
You hit that wall, okay, and it's just we're not
That's
going
it.
to support you anymore.
Yep.
I mean, heck, I'm getting updates. Okay, what's Frankenstein? It's a Celeron or a Pentium 4 or something.
Yeah, it's probably from like 2007, 6,
It's
8.
old, okay, and that thing's running 10 and getting updated.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's Apple. Their business model is trying to sell new hardware.
Which I don't blame them.
So, yeah, I mean,
You know,
after a while, they're going to cut you off.
it's just. I mean, I get it. Okay, a Windows 95 computer is going to be useless for anything.
Yeah.
In a 98, but we're talking 20 years old, and we've got 20-year-old computers that still run just fine.
Yeah.
They run Windows 10 a little slow.
Like crazy slow, but they work. Mackenzie, will RS games come to Android? I doubt it. You can use the website version.
RS games is still a thing?
Yeah.
Because that's where we played the first Monopoly, and then you switched over to Quentin's.
The problem I don't like with RS games is the programs don't display information on the screen.
Okay. You did it for me. What you love me. Thank you, Chris.
I think Quentin C is generally a better platform.
Okay.
But yeah. Philip says, I'd like to see Kathy playing Adventure at Sea, : No, she does not play audio-based games.
No.
She doesn't.
Me either. I can't handle going to the room and find the key laying on the step stool that you have to get up to unlock the window to get the fucking battle axe to bash down the door to escape the castle. In the other room.
Yeah.
Looking for stuff.
IBG, how to create account on QC if account is deleted? You just make an account, I'm pretty sure, on the website.
You just go back and make another one.
Yeah.
Unless you did something really bad. I mean, you'd have to really do something weird on a computer game to get thrown off. Right?
You'd have to do something quite bad, yeah.
So it might have just been accidentally deleted.
Yeah.
We'll go make a cup of tea and be right back.
Okay. Adrian says, I'm in Sweden. There you go. That's pretty cool. The Real Electronic 101 says, in regards to obsession characters such as Bacon and Gold. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh. I found if you do not capitalize sentences in Balaboka, they do not behave properly. But you have to manually max out the speed. Yeah, that's weird. I haven't really played with that stuff. Adam Restaurant says something about there was a clone of his name in Crazy Party, and it wrote lots of things. Yeah, the problem with Crazy Party is you can change your name to anything that you would like to, so it's not the best in terms of it's not the best in terms of like proving that you are the person that you say that you are. In fact, there's like no checks at all. The only thing that you can't do in Crazy Party is you can't connect to a server that already has another user that has the exact same name as you, because if you try, you'll just get kicked. Philip is talking about bacon. Yeah, that's a text-to-speech character that someone made. Oh, look, I think we're caught up with comments here. Okay. I think I'm gonna go until about 2:34. Okay. I guess we're doing okay. Let's see.
People watching haven't dropped down to 0 yet. So are you doing good?
I don't think so.
No, we actually got more people now.
Oh wow.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you guys like these. I've had fun making them, and I figure why not. It's really cool, I think, to just have a global presence like that. That's just neat.
That's okay. Oh, do you want to run away? There's a kitten.
Oh, cats. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can check here. Ken says, I hope to get an Android phone for Christmas.
Yep.
Okay.
They work good.
Yeah, I should probably get a new one at some point, because mine... Apparently, no one is making ROMs that go past Android 11. Which is a bit of a shame, but... Yeah, I'd like Android. I really do. I think if you can have both of them, so if you can have an Android and, say, an iPhone or an iPad, that gives you the best of both worlds in terms of you can use them together and pick the best aspects of each. In the same way that, if you can, you may want to have a Macintosh and a PC, because there's things that I like about Mac OS, and there's things that I like about Windows, and there's lots of programs that run exclusively on Windows. So again, if you have access to them all, then you can benefit. Abhijit asks if I've used an ATM machine with text-to-speech. I did it once. I think it was at Bank of America, and basically you plug in your headphones. The ATM has Braille on it that tells you what to do, and I think there's also a button that will play some audio-based instructions, but basically, yeah, my understanding is all the major capabilities of the ATM can be used as long as you plug in your headphones. But I've only used it once, and that was a while ago. Mackenzie Parker is talking about RH Voice being added to iOS. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, no, I've used I use talking ATMs. Actually, interesting thing with that. I went to a couple of banks because I was testing them, and I went to one of them, and the ATM machine wasn't working. And I went to another one, and it was working. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
Hard choice.
Hard choice, yeah.
See, and then you even used I guess you call it TTS, to vote last Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think it's text to speech. I think it's just they, and I don't know how they do it, but they put audio files in there of a person that reads all the names out to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Even better, so you don't have, and you can't vote for.
No, it sounded like an actual guy.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure those are using probably audio files. I have no idea how it works.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool. Same idea though.
Yeah.
You get a headphone.
Yep.
And some buttons to push and some braille shit to tell you what, where not to stick your fingers.
Yep.
Make it pretty easy.
The only problem I had with voting is after you turn the wheel, it takes about a second and a half to speak the new item. So I found it to be quite tedious, and it wasn't as quick as I would have liked.
Oh.
But
we voted for 95 judges.
Yeah.
Okay, and you had to read every single.
Yeah.
Because for every judge position, there was 2 candidates.
Yep.
Or 3. I mean, they had to read every one of them. It took.
Yep.
But it only took you about, not even probably half an hour.
20 minutes, maybe
at the most,
half an hour. Yeah.
That was it.
But yeah, it's the same basic
we're not talking
thing.
about politics, Mackenzie. Sorry.
No.
I'm talking about using blind adaptive equipment. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Definitely, the process to vote is completely blind friendly, and that's important. So if you can, I would absolutely vote.
Yeah, don't talk about that. Just talk about using
But yeah,
dummy.
Let's see. So
I agree with you, Mackenzie. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, that's all. That's all that I would say on that. Let's see. Ken says, I much prefer a Chromebook over a MacBook. Yeah, I think that's a preference thing too, but I like Chrome OS. It's built well. It runs well if you don't get an extremely cheap Chromebook.
And if you don't like messing around with changing programs and stuff, or changing operating systems and stuff.
The only thing that you got to watch out for is every single Chromebook has an end of life date, so you should pay attention to that. But that's about it. They work quite well, though. Let's see. Adrian says Code 7. Code 7 has get cut. IVRS, I don't know what that is, says Abhijit. There we go. I think I'm caught up here. Let's see. What time is it? 2:43. Okay. Let's see.
Sorry, I apologize again, Mackenzie.
Yeah, no,
We weren't trying to do that.
no. Also, I heard that at McDonald's, I think they have talking kiosks too, but I don't know how well they work. I'm gonna have to try that, but it's the same basic idea. You plug in your headphones, and it's supposed to talk to you. And I guess it'll let you buy food, but I'm gonna have to try that. I keep meaning to, and then I don't bring headphones with me. But yeah, I've heard that that's at McDonald's now, which is pretty cool. Blend Games World says, why? Why what? I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Nothing is eternal. Everything has an end. Yeah.
It's just Apple ends quicker.
Yeah.
Only the good die young, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, IVRS. Okay.
IVRS with ATM for the blind. I'm not sure what IVRS is.
Something.
Wait, you mean an IVR, like an interactive? What the hell does that stand for?
Visual response system? I don't know.
I think that's like the systems on the phone that tell you to say, you need to say this for sales, or this for blah blah blah, this for blah blah blah. Is that what you mean? And in interactive, I forget what it stands for. Bond Games World says hi. Yep. Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to the. Well, it's not a madhouse, but yeah, no. Abhijit says, "Can we use a vending machine?" I don't think so.
Not until they make them like a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi, and you have an app on your phone for it or something.
I did.
That would be kind of cool, though.
I did come across one that had Braille on it.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess if you can label the buttons and it doesn't require you to press a whole bunch of buttons in a certain order or touch things on a screen, then that would probably work. But, yeah, I tend to avoid... I tend to avoid those. Khalil, did you know it's possible to open doors? Open doors in what? I mean, obviously it's possible. It's possible to open doors. Mackenzie says some ATMs use eloquence. That's kind of cool. The one I remember using, I think it was using an AT&T voice. It was like AT&T mic.
The time is.
Blind Games World says, I am not home.
You're listening to us on the fly. Cool.
Yes. The power of the internet.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I do too.
It's like, when you were in Arkansas in school, and me and Kathy talked to you while we were driving in the car.
Yep.
That was cool as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd have two or three other people talking to us at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because Brian, he says he's driving in a car.
Yeah.
Listening to us. Yay, internet.
Philip is asking how the ATMs work. I went over that, but yeah, you plug in your headphones and it guides you with prompts. I haven't used one in probably 5 or 6 years, but I assume they would work just fine.
Well, yeah, 'cause you deposit checks from home now.
Yeah. Mackenzie says there was an ATM that used Ivona Kendra. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I know a lot of those ATMs run, I think, a variant of Microsoft Windows CE. I think so. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Let's see. What else here do we got here? Wow, I think I'm actually caught up. Imagine that. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, there's just so many voices, aren't there? There's literally...
There's probably a good... Probably maybe a little less than 100. Well...
That's why I said scores.
Yeah.
In the 20. In multiples of 20.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and I know a lot of the English ones, but there's a whole bunch more that are in a bunch of different languages. Ken wants the Brilliant BI-20X. Yeah, those things are quite expensive.
What is it?
It's a 20 cell. It's a 20 cell Braille display with. I think it's got some additional features like a calculator and things like that.
Yeah, there's thousands of dollars.
It's like 2,000, I think.
Yeah, Sounds expensive. Of course, they got all them little needles to pop up. So yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the guy has to solder those all together?
Oof. Yeah. Polestar Legend says, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, I am live. Hope you are enjoying the content." I'm actually...
Get rid of the old man.
Get rid of the old man. Jeez. Yeah, I'm actually probably about to end this, actually. It's almost 3, and I'm kind of...
It's nap time.
Yeah. Well, I would take a nap, but then it would mess me up later, so no. But yeah, so I'll be here for another 8 minutes or so. That's my dad. His name is Steve. I've had people ask me if to bring people on here from the family, so here you go.
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Only if I'm invited back.
It's up to you. I don't care.
But
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of my son. Okay. Look at him. Out there talking to a dwindling audience of people.
A dwindling audience.
Every time I say something, it goes down. Oh no. Of course. After I shut up, it'll start going back up.
It'll start going back up.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, been fun watching my son go from just a little kid listening to 2 or 3 cassette players at once to streaming for a couple hours. That's how many conventions. Ooh. What kind of convention you at, man? Blind Gamers World. What kind of convention you at, man?
You're at a convention? Yeah. Which one? Mackenzie's asking about the voice for the Echo as a screen reader voice. I don't know why they won't do it.
Keep talking about it. They listen. You know, it was like when we first got a few of the Echo devices, and you were playing audible books or whatever, audiobook, whatever it was, and it would only play on one individual unit. Okay, and we got like 5 or 6 Echoes, right? And it was like they were listening to us because, I don't know, a couple months later, boom, you could play it on every one of them.
Well, and I would say too, send that suggestion to, I think it's device-accessibility at Amazon.com.
Yeah.
And I think there's also just a standard accessibility at Amazon.com. I would send that to them, and the more people that do, I'm going to do that too. The more people that do, the more they may actually do it. Because, yeah, I mean, they made it happen on the Echo Show, so there's no reason they couldn't put it on their tablets too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're getting better all the time.
All the time.
I mean, I wouldn't use anything but I won't say her name, but I won't use anything but that.
Yeah.
You can't say the A word around here without 15 devices going off.
Oh, I know.
Trying to sell me stuff.
I know.
Gosh.
Yeah, no, I used to mess with 2 or 3 tape players. I think I vaguely remember doing that.
You were 2 or 3 years old. You got
a long time ago.
Oh, they had microphones. There was a little kid thing, right? But they had microphones on them, and you'd have the microphones going, and the tape. You'd have 2 or 3 of them going at once. It was crazy. You know, that's how you can do all this stuff. It's amazing. He's been practicing for this day for 25 years.
Forever.
Yeah. Somebody says, I wish you could get along with my dad like that. I got a gun to his head to be nice. So.
Yeah.
He has to be. If he likes to eat, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
It's called motivation.
It's called motivation. No, it's, yeah, I'm sorry, Ken. It's unfortunate that, but it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, man.
You know, I can't help it. I actually like the guy. It's easier when you're not a jerk.
It's easier when you're not a jerk. Yeah. Yep. I guess I'll take a few more here, real quick.
See, I'm talking and it's gone down some more. Everybody's leaving.
Well, this will be.
I appreciate it. You know,
Yeah.
I just let y'all know. I read all the comments in the comments section too. So I recognize a lot of these people that come on here. And thank you. Man, he's got 1,700 some odd subscribers, man. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
That really is.
Somebody asked him, what do you do? Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Pass some information along.
Yep.
You know, and that's... If you help one person, it's a good day. Or if you learn one thing, it's a good day.
That's what I've always thought. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, good, Ken. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, okay. I won't be doing YouTube together either.
Well,
This will be the last time once we get the feedback on this. Oh, no.
the last time once we get feedback. Uh-oh. Yep.
Star Legend. Oh, hi, it's Chris's dad. Yeah,
Yep.
guilty. I'm the one that brought him into the world. Sorry.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Not sorry. I don't mean that. It's just maybe next time we'll have another microphone hooked up so you can hear me better
Yeah.
instead of being in the background. But let me get out my clicky keyboard.
My clicky keyboard. Oh no.
Does it come through on the microphone?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Man, Wi-Fi is driving me insane. Get Ethernet. Polestar, man, my Wi-Fi. Driving me insane. Yep.
Wi-Fi.
Get as close to the thing as you can.
Yep.
And get metal objects out of the way. I do. I got one computer sitting right behind a metal. Oh gosh, what do you call those things with all the little drawers in them? But it's a metal frame. It's in between the router and the computer, and it gets like nothing for nothing for Wi-Fi speeds. Holy cow! And then I hooked up a Ethernet cable to it, and it went from like 25 up and 25 down to 800 or 900 up and 800 or 900 down. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy fast.
Yeah. And you can daisy chain Ethernet switches, we found out. What do we got here? Let's see. Router to the 24 switch, and then to an 8 switch, and then that goes to the computer that we're on right now.
That's crazy.
And it's working just fine. There's no dropouts or anything. Let's see. Oh, Mackenzie says, would you love it if we could get the Alexa voice on all Amazon devices with voice view? Apple devices are going to be any different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to get Alexa on freaking TikTok. Oh, sorry.
Whoops.
It's going to play Can't Buy Me Love if I don't shut it up. You have to be careful when you say that word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, that would be cool. Like I said, if you submit your feedback to Amazon, the more people that do, the more likely it is that they may actually do it.
Polestar Legend says he feels like punching his Wi-Fi.
Punching your Wi-Fi? Huh.
Punch monkey, punch my Wi-Fi. Yes, I understood what you were saying. You punch your Wi-Fi for not working. I know. You really should try to get an Ethernet hooked up.
Yeah, if you can run a cable, that will make it run so much better. It's not even funny.
Well, I mean, we got
It's
like,
like, whoa.
like a 100-foot cable. What'd you get? Like 100? Is it 75 or 100-foot cable to run into here?
I think it's like 100.
Yeah, it cost you $25 or something.
No, it was like $12.
It's even better.
It was like 12 or 10 or something crazy cheap like that. I was like,
Yeah, I just ran it up the wall into the attic, and then crossed over to your room, dropped it down the wall, and then shoot, and I still got 15 feet of wire. It was worth it. It really was.
oh yeah,
Because you got what? You got the Ethernet going to a freaking switch, and you're going to a KVM, and that's controlling 8 computers.
yeah,
6 computers. 6 computers.
yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, it's just Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is okay if you're just goofing around. Yeah. Or you get it. they got those things you plug them into your wall, okay, and it uses the wires in your house as a Wi-Fi antenna. You could try something like that if you really, if you really need to.
I'm not totally sure how those work, but yeah, it uses the wiring in your house to give you.
I'm sure there's two pieces. One's a
Ethernet,
receiver, and one's a transmitter. So one picks up the Wi-Fi signal right by your router, okay, converts it to something running in your wall, and all your wires in your wall.
Yeah.
And then you put it, the other end of it, in a socket in the room you're in, and that becomes the Wi-Fi, an extension antenna, basically. I imagine that's how it works. Yeah, family members. Only if you want to.
Will we have any more Q&A streams with family members? If you want to. That's up to you guys, and that's up to the rest of my family. I don't care.
Yes.
I guess we will.
Or restricted by popular demand.
Yeah. Pulsar Legend, click the keyboard. Yeah, those things are obnoxious.
They are. Well, see, I'm talking has gone down again. Hey, Steve, before Chris ends the stream, let's hear your Microsoft Sam impression. I don't know. I'm hungry. I want a sandwich. Not ham. Not pastrami. Bologna.
No bologna.
I'll work on it, Mackenzie. I'll work on it.
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm using Steam. I can't. I'm about ready to go to sleep.
I am too. I'm just like, eh. But no, it's.
We are pampered, okay, you guys? Alright.
It's been fun. Yeah, I guess, let's see, what time is it? 3:06.
I want a bologna sandwich. Yep.
I want a bologna sandwich. Oh, jeez.
That never gets old. It really doesn't.
No, and I wasn't the one.
No.
I didn't make that up. That came from someone else.
Oh, but it was so funny. And it's only if he says it, okay?
Yeah.
That's it. No, it doesn't work for anyone else. I'm going to take my sandwich and get on my helicopter.
Take my sandwich and get up. Oh, jeez.
I'll work on it, okay? I'm working on it. What fun it is, you know.
Yes, I have fun.
Yes, and then next time we'll use a different computer.
Yep.
Would you guys want to see I don't know if you call it a live stream or just recording when I pick up some piece of junk computer and me and Chris try to fix it and get it working? Would that interest anybody?
We could do that.
Would it interest anybody? Okay, because I pick up weird stuff. Okay, I mean, I got two AV receivers that are internet capable. Well, not internet capable, but they're hooked up through the internet, right? And they work, and we just clowned around just getting them to work. And then, you plug in the Chromecast that I found that we got working into it, and then make that work with Chris's cell phone. The 24-port Ethernet switch that we got, we couldn't figure out how it worked, and then all of a sudden it started. We were looking for the wrong web address or IP address or something. Anyway, live stream. Okay, yeah. We could do that because it would just be, hey, this is what I found tonight. I mean, good grief. We've got. I'm just sitting here looking, right? We got a Precision with dual Xeon processors in it. Okay, and To quote Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm old but not obsolete. Okay? It's a kicker of a computer.
Oh yeah.
Free. Then we got the Z200 with a Xeon processor in it. Right? And then, that Pentium 4, forget that. And then the Z400, and that's got a i7 in it, or a Xeon.
I think it's a Xeon, yeah.
I mean, we have fun. Like, I found a POS, and not a piece of bleep. It's a point of sale computer, right? And we put Windows 10 on it with an SSD.
Yep.
Okay. It's just fun. People throw stuff away. It's because, their stick of RAM is in there sideways, or the power supply goes out on it, and they don't know nothing about it. And I've fixed things my whole life.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I drone on and on and on. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've noticed quite a few of the TTS tropes are spread across most of the TTS channels. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
That's a good thing.
Yes, they are. The tropes just keep on going.
Thank God they're not copyrighted, okay?
Yeah.
Could you imagine, here's my Christmas, TTS skit. Bleep, bleep, burp, sorry, you can't play this because it's all copyrighted, swap, 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 swap. It's copyrighted 1992 by, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the beauty of it. It's kind of like the people that are really into Sherlock Holmes, okay? The novels. There's a whole thing built around it, like ancillary characters, and people do all kinds of stuff, and it's because Arthur Conan Doyle's family didn't copyright everything to where you couldn't mention, Holmes's niece or third cousin or illegitimate son Nero Wolfe, okay? Because that's what they say, that Nero Wolfe is Sherlock Holmes' illegitimate son. Anyway, yes. This is an radar overseer, Skady, want 10 bologna sandwiches.
I love Steve's Microsoft Sam impression. Can Kathy do impression of the Echo? I don't think so. I can't even do that.
She's got such a nice voice. I actually like Alexa. I almost said it. I'm going to trip her off again. Yes, I like the Echo voices.
I used to know the name of the person that provided that voice, but I forget. It's an actual person, though.
It's not annoying.
Radar Overseer Scotty want 10 bologna sandwiches. Oh, jeez.
Yes, it is. I don't know what he's talking about. I think you see you guys get Jaws working on a computer from 95 or 98. Yeesh.
Ooh, that's, oh,
Man,
gosh.
I'm not talking about worse than narrator.
Well, it's better, but
Yeah,
that's just, it's just really, really old, and you'd need a really old copy of Jaws, like Jaws version 5 or 4.
Yeah, and then you'd have to run it on a virtual machine, because I don't have anything that old.
Yeah, I don't.
I got a MS-DOS 6, I think it is, or something like that. I got an MS-DOS computer up in the attic, but we practically tossed everything that doesn't have at least a Core 2 quad in it. I mean, I got a couple of old XP. Even these are XP machines.
Which they may or may not run something that old.
Interesting, though. As long as we didn't have to buy a copy of Jaws.
No.
I think we still have a copy. Well, copter.
I have a... I have a copy of Window Eyes, and they gave me a copy of Jaws 2000. No, it was either Jaws 18 or 2018. I think it was 18, which is pretty outdated by now. But yeah,
It wouldn't work on 95 or 98, would it?
no.
Yeah, we could probably try to get the, oh, what was that thing? That thing you got when you were in like first grade or something. Oh, man. Come on.
I don't know.
It was like called a Montgomery or Montclair.
Oh, the Mountbatten.
Mountbatten, yeah.
That was an
Jeez.
electronic braille writer.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a voice thing. Okay. Shows you how much I don't pay attention.
It has voice capabilities too, but
Yeah.
it's meant to be a braille writer.
Never got that thing to work right.
Yeah.
Ever. I have much more fun messing with the PCs.
Yeah.
Rafflecopter. Yes. It'll never get old. It'll be 100 years old and somebody goes, swat, 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 swat. You know exactly what that
Yeah.
is, okay? It'll never go old.
Never.
Yeah, I think Jaws is on version 22 now. Probably.
Yeah, it's 20. 2023, I think, just came out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Chris is just weird, but he hasn't. Oh God, we bought you a copy of Jaws or Window Eyes way back, and almost immediately you started using narrator. Anyway, and then you discover how to change the voices and stuff. I don't think you didn't use Jaws very long.
I never really used Jaws. I used Window Eyes for a while and then had lots of problems with it and switched to using NVDA, yeah.
It just works.
Yeah.
And you don't have to. Yes, people with more money than they know what to do with, please donate to NVDA. They do great work.
Yeah, I would donate.
You do donate.
I did it once.
Yeah, you can do it again. But yeah, that thing, it just works, okay? It's like, you know, when I took my laptop, when I had it at work there, before I retired, every time I turned it on, you know, NVDA to give you that, you know, NVDA is on. Your computer talks? Yeah, doesn't yours? You know, I get so used to it. It's like almost every computer I own, when I turn it on, it starts talking NVDA. And I do it out of habit, you know, for you.
Yeah.
Of course, see, I keep all the good computers for myself. He just gets the cast off.
The cast offs.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Excuse me. No, Chris gets all the good junk. But man, none of it's junk.
No, it's not junk. Not at all.
Mackenzie. Thank you for your support. See, Mackenzie Parker, I always see that one show up. Thank you for being a loyal customer.
Yeah.
A consumer of what, you know, whatever it is Chris puts out. Let's see.
Let's see.
Especially NVDA, yeah. Which of the games you play, whereas Jaws does not. Yeah, no, I used to use okay. Heather says, especially since NVDA works with many of the games that you play, whereas Jaws does not. If I understand things right. Yeah.
Yeah, Jaws will hog the keyboard, so it will prevent lots of keystrokes from being passed to the actual programs because Jaws will capture them instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always used NVDA. It's like when you're, you know, playing Racing in the Dark 3, hell, or whatever they call it, Top Speed 3. I've always used NVDA. That's all I've ever used on that one. Just works, man.
Yeah.
It says if you have Windows Eyes version 9.2, let me know.
I don't think I do.
Couldn't tell you what he's got. I know he's got a $900 version of it. Wherever it's hidden. We might have thrown it out on a computer. Who knows? Hey. Does have any questions? Can we...
Polestar, can we old DOS games on Windows? Oh, you mean play old DOS games on Windows? There's something called Talking DOS Box, but I could never make it work right. Because you have to install all this stuff and configure COM ports and all this weird archaic stuff that I never really messed with.
Yeah, see, I remember playing just word games on computers way back, man. When I was in the Air Force, a friend of mine took me to his parents' house, and it's freaking console. I mean, it's like a 4-foot long keyboard printer. Though the printer was huge. One of those ones with the paper tear-offs on it and stuff. But you played, it was all mind games, okay? It was all, there was no monitor, okay? So like what you would hear on an audio game would get printed out on the printer. So it was dependent on paper. It was crazy.
That sounds like that would...
You know, writing the lines and then going up.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of wasted paper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like a bunch of wasted paper.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And it was copy paper. So it was like 2 or 3 copies at each one. You know?
Jeez.
But, yeah, it was pretty cool. But I see if you're going to play old DOS games, you probably have to run it on an emulator or a virtual machine or some shit. Oops, excuse me.
Yeah.
I hope my PG-13 microphone caught that.
My PG-13 microphone. You need the TV Guardian.
Yeah.
The TV Guardian.
What the popcorn? Yeah. Yes, you need to go. You need to go to was it Technology Connections on YouTube? He's got a good one about what do they call it? What did you call it?
I think it was the TV Guardian.
Yeah. Blanks out bad speech.
Yeah.
It was part of his no effort November. He's pretty cool. I like him. But yeah, you can still see him say the bad words, but you won't hear it.
But you won't hear it.
Let's see.
Polestar, when I run the setup file for what?
Probably an old DOS game or something. Kenzie says, is there a version of NVDA that uses Vocalizer TTS by default instead of eSpeak?
A version of NVDA that uses Vocalizer? Not that I know of. You have to add that. That's why NVDA is the best.
Yeah, it is. I think
I tend to agree.
Yeah. Well, okay, you were having a problem using the GUI on the Ethernet switch, or no, on the receiver. You were having a problem with the GUI, and you switched over to NVDA.
Yeah.
And you had that thing where it would where the narrator was saying, you know, button or something like that. NVDA would tell you what was inside there. That the what you call it wasn't reading. I think that's what was going on.
No, I was still using NVDA. It's just I had to learn where the unlabeled controls were, and it's like, oh, so I press this one to go here and this one to go here. Yeah, it's a major pain.
But it worked.
But yeah, no, I guess that's about it. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah,
3:25.
Yeah, so
I'm turning into a pumpkin, guys. Thank you.
yeah, so I guess that's about it for this particular session. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you have any questions, comments, of course, leave them. If you want to get in contact with me, let me know. But until next time, you guys take care. I think that the next thing I'm going to do is a demo of that game on the 15th. I'm waiting until that comes out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and take care.
I'm taking my bologna sandwich and leaving.
All right. You guys take care.